Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on San Francisco. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone, and we are underway in Denver. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball one.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away. This is Corbin Carroll. And a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
1-0. There's a strike. Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 2-1.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Righty delivers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. Marte makes the grab, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Throw to second, safe. And here is Sosa to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. That one is absolutely belted. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. 2 outs, nobody on. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Lined into right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Suarez in his 11th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Carter under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one.
No strikes.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kershaw fires. That one ripped. Snags it for the second out. And now it's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And Naylor swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swings through that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Makes the sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Hit a triple to lead off the bottom of the first. Swing and a foul straight back. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he's there at third with a triple. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Dominguez will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Foul ball there. Two outs. Out to center. McCarthy makes the play, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Kershaw back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Popped up. Bush. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. Randall Grichuk now.
The designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come back here at Coors Field. On to the fourth, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is down low.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Just missed. The Diamondbacks
1-0.
still looking for their first hit in this one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
that's just
Now
out.
2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And that one a little bit high.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bush whips it to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Out to short, Perdomo. Throws across the diamond, and they get Arenado for the out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Clips the corner, 0-1.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Gurriel batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. And that one clips the corner.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The D-backs down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Now a screamer into the outfield. Carroll hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He leaves the yard to right, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. So they bring on the veteran, Anthony DeSclafani. He's into the game with the bases empty. Goodman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. 2 down. Now Casey Schmidt.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Schmidt measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed. The Diamondbacks hitless so far in the game. To the right side, Bush. Over to first. 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randall Grichuk.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, left side, Dominguez coming on. Nice grab on the run. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Sammy Sosa. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Out to short. Perdomo. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
In the air, center field. McCarthy trying to get there. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Right through there for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Nolan Arenado. DeSclafani back to work. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-0. That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll beat the throw. That's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Carter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So they're at the corners now. Digging in, Jason Dominguez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second, and he's out. Pasquantino takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left, Perdomo sends it across to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. That's to third. Toss to Naylor. Inning over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Gurriel in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Strike 3, and now ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Casey Schmidt. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 8-0. So digging in, Sammy Sosa. Base knock, center field.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So up next, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arenado in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And now here is Evan Carter. Slow roller up the middle. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Cody Clemens. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swung on, belted. Get out out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 14-0. And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 15-0. Sosa at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
The count.
And that is out of play. Already 8 runs across this inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. He's now struck out 8 in a row. And they're down to their last out. And next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. Pulls that one foul. Kershaw is just 1 strike away. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. That one catches the corner for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's leading off, Evan Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Inside,
Yep,
and it
they
hit
got
him.
him. Take your base.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. To third, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. What a twin. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. And that's fouled off. Toglia goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Kershaw deals. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Ryan McMahon stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. In for a strike. And the count even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right
strikes.
down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Kyle Farmer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one Wrapped foul.
That's a ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the belt and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Denver, and now the DH, Casey Schmidt. Gomber back to work. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That's towards center. Doyle in position. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Slow ground ball to the right side. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out. Michael Bush, the next to hit. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Moniak right there to make the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low. There's a strike. Now 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Doyle stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Nolan Arenado. Curve in the dirt.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down. So digging in, Evan Carter. First pitch just misses.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Start of the fourth. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike at 95. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And misses inside. Ground ball right side.
Nope.
And it goes just foul. Back foot slider struck him out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's Michael Tolia.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you. 3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another one, and that makes it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Casey Schmidt. On the ground, could be 2. McMahon over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now a chance for Alec Burleson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rips that one center field. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Michael Busch drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. 1 runs in, a second scores as well, and they're up by 3. A 2-run double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Flied out his first time. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss, strike 1. McMahon in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. And it is 2-1. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Slow curveball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter.
The swing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Gomber back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Doyle puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jaden Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's your 1. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rudder takes off. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-0. In the air, left field. Beck sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Bush. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that is that. And we're back at the plate. Jordan Beck. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Clearly down in this
0-2
ball
the count.
game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Estrada batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 out, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Misses outside, now 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Back here in Denver, well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Down and away for ball 1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Pasquantino up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Hit in the air left field. Beck settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Evan Carter now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Move to first.
Safe.
Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Arenado around third. The relay, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Slapped foul. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Swings through that. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there.
And he got him. Strike 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Casey Schmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man at first, Alec Burleson digs in now. 1 for 3. And ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is back. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. And the batter now, Michael Bush.
0-1.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So up next, Brooks Lee. Comebacker to the mound. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Step off throw to first. Lee back on a dive. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner on the go. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Adios, pelota. Nolan Arenado goes deep. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 12-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Seth Halverson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Just missed. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Carter, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Farmer. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Farmer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bad. At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Kershaw fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Halverson back to work. And there's a strike. Halverson, a 6'2 righty, 225 pounds. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. That missed by a lot. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-0. Casey Schmidt will hit next. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped, but foul. Just outside. Ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fair ball.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 away now. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Just
That's a ball.
missed. Halverson checks on first. Schmidt dives back in safely. 2 outs. Ripped on a line. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Rockies down to their final out. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. And that's down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Strikeout number 26, and that's the ball game. We just Coming to you live from Southern California. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the White Sox going up against the Dynasty. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, Jack Flaherty. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up the middle.
Hey, he beat it.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. And now it's even up.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Pickoff move to second. Carter back in on a dive. And 1-2. Carter at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. Runner on at third, one gone. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Casey Schmidt. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. In the dirt, but kept close. The tying run is in to score from third. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Trey Turner at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1. And that one missing low.
Ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside
That's the
low,
ball.
and that's ball 3.
Yeah.
3-1 count, saying to himself,
Count
I've
is
got to
full.
get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That one hammered center field way back there. That one is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're all square. It's 1-1. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Not even
2-1.
close there. 2-1. Check
Yeah.
swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kershaw deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Check
That's the ball.
swing,
That's
no
inside.
appeal.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there,
1-1.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one hit to right. Burleson on his way over. Hooks it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Ted Williams. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now Alec Burleson.
Alex Burleson.
Flaherty back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
1-1.
And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Next to hit, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. Inside,
That's the
just
ball.
missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. First offering, and it
ball.
just misses. And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. And that one is inside. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the dirt. That's down and in.
Ball. Three on one.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 2 on
base, ball 4.
and 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Now pitching. Gregory.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Junior Caminero.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Slice the other way and foul. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the second. Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
Kershaw measures 6 feet 4 inches.
No ball,
He features a
1 strike.
4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. On the ground, Bush. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Liner snagged at first. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And now 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The next offering misses, and it's a full count. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. That one misses. Ball 1.
Yeah! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And here is Matt Chapman. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And that one is lifted in the air. Burleson sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
It's 0-1.
That one back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Struck out swinging his first time.
1 ball,
and that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom.
Throws to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Here's Turner now.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell. Caught looking his first time up.
Runner, yes.
Turner runs. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
3-0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Santana digs in. Now, he's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Ball.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Williams,
Nope,
the next
ball.
hit, takes high for ball one. That one at the knees for a strike. Turner on third with 2 out. Next pitch
Nope, ball.
inside, and a count 2-1.
Hit. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first, and that's the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now, Casey Schmidt. Oh, great stop. The throw.
No, beat him.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. And a 2-1 ball game now.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Now it's going to be Michael Bush. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. And one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. The shortstop
1-1.
takes the ball. Popped up. Chapman makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And the slider
that's
just
outside.
misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Line and a base hit into right. Burleson rounds third, headed for the plate. In there,
No,
he's
in there,
safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chapman makes the play, and that is that. Back in Anaheim, and the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
Just
No, that
missed.
That's the ball.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's down
That's a ball.
and in. A slider missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, went around. And a count now even up. That's a laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
That missed. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses outside. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second. No outs. Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That clips a corner. Double steal. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is a big first out. Colt Keith, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pitch got way in on him and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. Bases loaded. 1 away.
Runner.
And now everybody's running. A squeeze back to the mound. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Trey Turner now. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-3.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. They actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
2 on, 1 out. Kyle Isbell will hit next. He is struck out and he is walked. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One-oh.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Ball.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runners on the move. Squeeze it, 10 misses. Next to switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. This one in the air. Arenado under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. A little out front there as he swings through it. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. That one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. And a good eye there.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Now pitching, Blake Tryon.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Here.
One out, bases empty.
Here.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now here is Logan O'Hoppe. That clips the corner. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Didn't go. Outside low. Full count, 3-2. Headed towards the corner. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a
Tanner Scott comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the batter now, Colt Keith. First pitch misses. Right side. Burleson gets under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Alec Burleson now at the plate.
The right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Schmidt back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Williams makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Digging in, Brooks Lee.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
No, that
Next offering is outside.
3-1.
Springer drop step going back and brings it in at the wall. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Here's Matt Chapman.
Now pitching, Randy Rodriguez.
And there's
That's
a ball. And there's a foul ball. That one is
Ball.
upstairs.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That misses
Full
the
count.
zone. Full count now. That one misses.
Take your bait.
So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Trey Turner. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Outside. Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of
ball,
baseball
2
right there,
strikes.
right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now here is Kyle Isbell. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And Arenado makes the catch. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he
1 ball,
stays
1 strike.
patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch
Ball.
around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Ball.
That's inside. 3-1. They say you win.
2. We got a full count.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Way inside, and that hit him.
Got him.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 3. So they turn to their closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a ball.
Nope, that's
Tried to attack
outside.
with the
Ball.
sweeper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Run around the move. Hit hard, base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. 2 outs.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. There's a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And misses inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's down and in. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Next to hit, Colt Keith.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a...
Michael Kopech will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Check swing of the 2-1. Appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. A 4 spot on the board. It's 11-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. That's in there. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Ball 1 there. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Full count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Cody Clemens digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses,
2-1.
and it's 2-1. And the sweeper is off the plate. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 1 out. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This one in the dirt. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Trey Turner.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kopech deals. Hit on the ground to short. Lee zips it across. Turner is out. So up next, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 in this one.
Isbell.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
And a slider misses down and away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Carter. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. Kirby Yates on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now George Springer. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 14-3.